Series, Perth's Sensational Seniors. This week will feature some of our older West Australians who are remarkably active and doing amazing things. Tonight, Mark Gibson meets Ken Hobday, a long-distance horse rider who's 90 years old.
Come on, girl. Come on. I know if a horse likes me or not. It's just a feeling. It's there. People don't believe that animals can think, but they can.
If you want to see love between man and animal, look no further than Ken Hobday and Safi, the horse rider and the purebred Arabian princess. Oh, by the way, Ken's a few months shy of his 91st birthday.
When I'm on a horse, I just feel out of this world. Well, I don't feel the reality other than riding a horse, and nothing else matters.
It's hard to remember watching you that you're 90 years old, though. It's incredible.
Well, most of the time I don't think I am either, but there are times when I really do.
Oh, he's totally inspiring.
Born in June 1923, Ken Hobday hopped on his first horse as a toddler.
May have been 3, and I can still feel the warmth of the horse on my legs, you know.
Is that what got you hooked?
I think so. I think it got in my blood then.
But this equine love affair would have to wait. Ken married his sweetheart, Valma, travelled the world as a marine engineer. It was a job in Port Hedland, 40 years since he'd ridden a horse, when Ken got back in the saddle.
I felt it very strongly. You know, it came back very strongly. I was back into horses again, and it was wonderful.
When he retired, Ken says he could have done nothing. Instead, at the age of 71, he took up a gruelling sport, endurance horse riding.
It kept me young. That's the main thing.
What is it you love about endurance riding?
You're with your horse for a long time. You know, you're not just on it for 2 minutes. You're there riding your horse and looking after one another. When I'm with all the endurance riders, I just seem right.
Horses with courage, riders with guts.
In his 70s, Ken began competing in Australia's hardest and most hazardous horse race, the Quilty Cup.
Yes, the Quilty!
The nation's most prestigious equestrian event is 160 kilometres in 24 hours, from midnight to midnight. Here's Ken before the start in 1995.
I feel fairly confident that we'll finish tonight.
3, 2, 1.
Ken Hobday competed in the Quilty 9 times, his last aged 81.
Good morning.
21.
So thank your stars, thank you God, but mostly thank your horse.
I'm in it for recreation. That's the real thing.
It is not an easy sport. You are fit.
Horse owner and rider Jules Swinstead says at 90, Ken is an equestrian treasure.
He doesn't ride a horse that's an average plod. He rides a purebred Arab, and he rides some distance, and he rides with skill.
These days, Ken still rides in 20 and 40 kilometre events. He's given away the really long stuff. He's a mentor to the up-and-comers like Jules's sons. Today, he's with 14-year-old Matthew.
Oh, he's taught us a tremendous amount since they started. And he's always willing to help them and advise them. And he keeps us laughing when you're tired as well, so it's great.
Ken's beaten cancer, had a pacemaker fitted and a couple of stents put in, so he knows the value in keeping fit.
It's so wonderful to be active.
That includes Heart Movers, a low-impact exercise class run through the Heart Foundation, where Ken's the oldest member.
And it is just mainly breathing, stretching, and keeping flexible.
Ken lost his beloved Valma 5 years ago. For this father of 4, grandfather of 8 and great-grandfather of 4, horses are his life. Ken, can you see the day that you stop riding a horse?
No, I don't see that. But it'll probably be when I can't lift my saddle up myself onto the horse. When I'm on a horse, I look around and I own everything I can see. That's how good a horse makes me feel.
If you're wondering how a man pushing 91 still mounts a horse like a teenager, it's a case of practice makes perfect.
Every morning in bed, I stretch my knees up before I get out of bed.
Right.
Right up to my chest.
Ken Hobday, defying his age and amazing us all. You're a champion, Ken. It's lovely to meet you.
Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you, old girl. Lovely girlie, aren't you?
He'd be happy if he died in the saddle.
Well, if you don't use it, you lose it. It's as simple as that, I think.
Mark Gibson there with the incredible Ken Hobday. Tomorrow night, another sensational senior, Gwyn White, the 100-year-old tennis champion.
I was born on the 11th of June 1913.
Let's go down to the tennis court and talk it up like yeah.
Tennis keeps your mind working, your body working. You never know when you've got to move, and you've got to think all the time what you're doing.
No signs of slowing down yet, Gwyn?
Oh, no.
Still going strong at 100. Gwyn's story tomorrow. Angela's son will have weather details soon. Stay with us. Next, the blood condition mistaken for depression